Hi, this is Jan Spencer in Eugene, and I would just like to do a little show and tell about the upcoming Zoom seminar, a primer for Paradigm Shift. I have seven, eight parts of the primer on YouTube right now, but the seminar will be interactive. I'll show and tell some information, and then we have some discussion as well. So that makes this quite different from when I am just doing a slideshow, essentially. So let's do a screen share. This is This is several actual slides from what I will be presenting. Um, so this is Zoom seminar, a primer for paradigm shift based on what I already have on YouTube and actually have written as well on Resilience Magazine, Post Carbon's Resilience Magazine, and also another big article coming out shortly with Permaculture Design Magazine. So this, of course, is the reason this planet we live on and why are we here. And to start with, in kind of an ethical, philosophical way, why are we here? If we're not here to do something positive, then I don't know why we're here. So whether there's some higher plan, we can make a plan our own selves. Whether we believe there's a higher plan or not, we can at the very least make a plan that we can participate in, giving ourselves reason for why are we here. I happen to think it's to make progress and be better somehow. So paradigm shift, as I refer to in the primer, is uh, a, a condition, a movement, a time in history towards a present and future where humans fit within the boundaries of the natural world. And the goal of that uplifted society is to bring out the best and positive human potential, and the economic system that serves that uplifted society is an honest and ethical economic system, unlike what we have right now. So these are just a few principles and ideals for paradigm shift that I like. And I've done a lot of thinking, of course, about this issue. Um, these on this side right here, these are what I identify as the wisdom of the world's great spiritual traditions. This is not the religion, but these are the spiritual traditions, almost regardless of geography or time and history or language or culture, that spiritual wisdom came out of. They all share some basic ideals, and I totally go for all these ideals. Their care for the natural world, their modesty of lifestyle, their service to the community, there's uplift of the spirit. Of course, that's as individuals, but also as a society as well. And there's accountability for our actions. And we'll go into more detail on these items here, but these are aspects of paradigm shift. Reduce our ecological footprints. That is just a given, and that is a substantial change from what I think we our current situation. This isn't riding a bike or turning off the lights. It includes those, of course, and those are both good things to do, but the degree that I think we need to be reducing our ecological footprints are a lot more than just small items like riding a bike or uh, or turning out the lights. We go into more of this in the actual primer itself. What might an ecological lifestyle look like? There's civic culture, and of course, that means being engaged in our community, and that fits over here with service to the community. But making time to be involved with our community, with our neighbors, with our neighborhood, making our homes and where we live a better place. Allies and assets, those refer to the different entities in almost any community that could be opportunities to work together for the better for everyone, for people and planet. Allies and assets could be a civic organization, could be a church, could be a mosque, could be a school, could be the Scouts, could be the PTA. Almost every organization in a community exists somehow to try to make the community a better place to live. So to me, in a basic way, that tells me we're all on the same team, whether those entities at the present time refer to a paradigm shift or not. A lot of organizations are actually already doing work on behalf of paradigm shift, whether they realize that or not. But when we do realize that and we uh, can recognize our common cause, we have a movement that has enormous potential for bringing about a preferred future. Purposeful time and money. Of course, that's at our own individual scale. What do we do with our own time and money? Can we devote more of that time and money towards paradigm shift? That makes a lot of sense. So we go into more detail, purposeful time and money. Permaculture is also an important part of paradigm shift. Another set of ideals and principles I think very highly of permaculture is something like an emerging new global language, and permaculture ideals fit perfectly with these, the wisdom of the world's great spiritual traditions. And another part of paradigm shift is recognizing positive human potential. We all have enormous positive human potential. I like to say positive human potential is our greatest renewable resource. And it's important for me uh, to explain that the issues that motivate paradigm shift, they're 50-50. It's the environment, it's the natural world, but it's also social. What are humans capable of? There's many examples of wonderful human potential uh, made visible. Heroes that are some people famous, some people not, but humans have enormous positive human potentials. And I think the consumer culture and capitalism degrade our capacity to manifest those positive potentials. That motivation is just as much important to me as climate change and the global warming and the melting glaciers and the habitat destruction, just as important. The social is just as important as the natural features. So this is what we're looking at. Uh, the seminars are the first uh, May 4th, May 11, May 18 and 25th. These are all Saturday mornings from 9 o'clock to noon, and that's Pacific time as well. Of course, with Zoom, people can log on from anywhere, and I certainly encourage and invite you to share this information with your friends and networks. This is really a very much of a holistic way to address the issues of this point in history. And also point out this is completely optional projects. Uh, what I present in the seminars unlimited ideas, unlimited points I make that could be a point of departure for somebody's own project. Paradigm shift is a huge issue. You can't cover it all by yourself. There's certainly lots of places that people can be attracted to that their energy is drawn to that part of paradigm shift. And I hope what I can do, one of the goals of this whole four-part Zoom seminar is to encourage people to find a place that they feel drawn to, that they can be a part of paradigm shift to. The more, the better. Uh, when paradigm shift becomes a more and more common activity, we run into people who are into paradigm shift, and you automatically immediately find out, well, we have a whole lot to to talk about and work together. So I want to help move that on, and I am very grateful to other people all over the world who are doing this paradigm shift as well. Uh, One of my favorite parts of paradigm shift is the examples in the real world. Paradigm shift is not something that we need to sort of hope happens sometime in the distant future. It can happen right now. So, critique of capitalism is the first part. Aspects of paradigm shift. How do we spend our own time and money? Reducing ecological footprints. Those are a couple of very important aspects of paradigm shift. Examples, my suburban transformation project here in Eugene is a great example of paradigm shift. Kyle Ash Eco Village in Portland is an awesome example of paradigm shift. Onondaga Earth Core in Syracuse, New York, empowering young people to make their communities better. I can't think of anything better than that. And then the final part is taking paradigm shift to the wider world. How can we make use of those allies and assets and make common cause with others and other organizations in our own communities? So, people can choose a project if they like. The cost for this is optional. Don't have to spend anything if you don't want. Let me go back to, yeah, this is more information right here, suburbanpermaculture.org/shift. This is my website right here, and there's more info. You can register here if you like to register. Give me a little info about who you are, and that helps me prepare for the seminar, suburbanpermaculture.org shift. So that is what I want to share. So please, you're welcome to pass on this info to your friends and networks. And I would love to uh, have a wonderful seminar where a lot of people can go, wow, I hadn't really thought of that. I feel like I really want to be a part of this. And it's your own way of participating. This is a totally horizontal type of movement. There's no pyramid here. It's all horizontal, but there's lots of good ideas out there, and I want to show and tell some of those. Okay, that's good. I appreciate it. Hope to see you. This is Jan Spencer in Eugene.